What is going on, guys? It is Guns as always, and today I'm actually going to show you a video that was put on the PlayerUnknown Battleground Twitter. This was from one of the devs, and this was actually talking about a desync issue between where your bullet's going as opposed to your reticle. Now, after seeing this, this actually explains a lot of situations that I've been in where I've felt like I've 100% nailed shots, but I didn't hit shit. And I just didn't understand what was going on. So I'm going to play the first half of the video here for you, and then we're going to talk about what's going on here. So the blue dot is showing where the bullet is going. Now obviously this should always be lined up with the reticle of the Acog gun, okay? So if you watch here where he's going from left to right, it's actually desyncing from the Acog sight itself. So if you're following someone left, you're actually going to be shooting ahead, and if you're following someone right, you're going to be shooting further ahead of them than you think you are. So if you're leading a target, you're actually leading a target by a lot, which is why leading targets has always been so hard and inconsistent in PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. This explains a lot here. So this, when I was talking about leading in PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds and why it feels inconsistent, this is why it feels inconsistent and weird. He's going to put it in slow-mo here. The blue dot is where the bullet is going, and it should be on the Acog reticle. So see, he's shooting right at his head, but it's going over top of him because the barrel is desyncing from the actual reticle. Now, I did not know this was an issue. Knowing that it is an issue now, like I said, this answers a lot of questions in terms of recoil placement, things like that. And why I was like, when it came to leading targets, I was like, it's just inconsistent. That's why I couldn't give a lot of tips, because I didn't feel like the stuff that we learned in games applied. It was a weird kind of feeling, and it was a system that you learned and, got used to, but now we 100% know. Now, this is going to be this Thursday's patch. This will be in this Thursday's patch. They're going to fix the alignment. And as you can see, the fixed alignment means the bullet goes where your reticle is. So your reticle is always going to be in sync. Now, if you actually look what happened, let's watch this real quick. The reticle stays fixed in the center of the screen all the time during this portion of the video, okay? So you see the reticle is always in the center of the screen. All he did was actually make it so that the reticle moves with the barrel itself, so that you know exactly where your shots are going, because a gun will tilt and rock and warp in your hands, and it'll set the sight off a little bit, especially if it's not made too well as a gun. But in general, this does happen. This is a realistic thing that happens. So he just lined the Acog sight up with the actual blue dot itself when it moves, so that way we are actually getting a 100% accurate representation of where our bullets are always going. So this is going to be coming, I believe, this Thursday. Patch notes will be out on Tuesday, and of course, I will have patch note details up going over everything that's happening in this latest, newest patch for you guys. But this is one of the major fixes that I think is drastically going to change how we play the game. And just because it's, everything's fixed regarding sightlines and shooting and recoil patterns. So recoil patterns are going to change on us. It's going to take some adjustment. It's going to feel weird on Thursday with the update, but trust me, the weirdness is going to be for the better. Just wanted to let you guys know, give you a heads up on that's changing if you hadn't seen this on their Twitter yet. Thank you guys for watching. I am Guns. All the stuff you want to support the channel with will be up on the screen in a minute, including the Patreon. You can support me monthly there, and you can come watch all the action live over at twitch.tv/GUNZGAMES. I'm Guns. GG. Later.